Now, here's this week's Independent Artist of the Week on DC Coast to Coast.
DC Coast to Coast, USA FM.
I like Merle Haggard and I like to get stoned. I used to like making love, now I'm too damn old. And all these fine young girls are looking at me like I'm 150 years old. I like Merle Haggard and I like to get stoned. Well, I went to the record store the other morning and bought my first Merle Haggard record. And Working Man Blues knocked me on my ass. I had to tell my girlfriend about this guy, and she said, "Merle Haggard, I'm only 25. I said, "You're too damn young," and she said, "You're too damn old." I like Merle Haggard and I like to get stoned. I used to like making love, now I'm too damn old. And all these fine young girls are looking at me like I'm 150 years old. I like Merle Haggard and I like to get stoned. Well, I was pretty traumatized by the breakup, so I went and bought a big bag of weed. And that was back in the day weed still had the seeds. I smoked it up until my ears would ring, and I'd close my eyes and throw on old Silver Wings. He might be old, but Merle Haggard still kicks ass. And I like to get stoned. I used to like making love, now I'm too damn old. And all these fine young girls are looking at me like I'm 150 years old. I like Merle Haggard and I like to get stoned. To get stoned. I like Merle Haggard and I like to get stoned.
DC Coast to Coast, the USA FM, the Sickstring Outlaws, and I like Merle Haggard. And in case you guys are just tuning in, you guys are late, you know. I got most of the band is here. These are the Sickstring Outlaws behind me, and they're gonna perform some stuff live. So, Ron, I'm gonna let you introduce the guys.
Okay, the guys that we do have here today, Mr. Drew Zolo over here on the electric bass.
Hello.
And then over here, Lance Dykeman on the harmonica, probably the best harmonica player in California.
True, Dad.
Oh yeah.
True that.
And I'm Ron Houston.
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
At least today I am.
Okay, so now they're going to do some stuff live here in the studio. And first of all, let me thank you guys for taking a Saturday off to come here and do this.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for having us.
Yep.
It's It's always so much fun when we get people in the studio. So, now, how long you guys been together?
We started, the band started in 2004. So we're going on 11 years. And of course, we've went through, there's a lot of bands will do. You go through a few members throughout the years. But the people that we have right now, this is A-list stuff. We got the best players right now that I think I've played with in 11 years of having the band.
Wow, that's great.
Yeah.
That's great. Now, have you guys had a chance to, how much touring do you guys get to do?
We played, Drew, what do we do, like five shows maybe a month?
4 to 12.
4 to 12
Wow,
months.
that's good.
Yeah, it's like, I think this is the first weekend that we've had off from doing shows.
Wow.
Yeah, it's been great. I mean, we've opened for some for some big names there in Ramona at the main stage. We've opened for David Allan Coe.
Cool.
Yeah, probably about 5 times. Black Oak, Arkansas, Marshall Tucker.
There you go.
Yeah, that was one of the best shows. David Allan Coe sold out show.
David Allan Coe.
To this day, had to be the best. Yeah.
Yeah.
Met him backstage. I said, "Hey, I grew up listening to you." He goes, "Oh, you grew up?" And I said, "Yeah." And he says, "Well, you're way ahead of me." Yeah, he's in his 70s, but he's still something else.
Yeah, he can still do it for sure.
Oh yeah.
Okay, we want to hear something live. We're going to chat with them throughout the broadcast here, get to know them a little bit, but we really want to hear them do something here live. So do a couple for us, and then we'll chat some more.
Sounds great. All right, we're going to do something that we wrote called "My Best Girl." Goes a little something like this. Oh yeah, here we go. There ain't no right way when you meet the one that makes you want to stay, not makes you want to run. That's what they say. Yeah, that's what they've said from day one. Well, it'll happen when you're not looking, never knowing where it might come from. Well, I met my better half one night at the bar. Sitting on my stool, I noticed from afar that she was looking. Yeah, she was looking at me. Yeah, she was. So I gathered up my courage, walked to table number 3. Oh man, she was beautiful, listened in the light. Put my hand around her, and it felt just right, so I pulled her closer. Yeah, well, I pulled her closer to me. Yeah, DC knows. And someone yelled, "She's mine." I thought, now that just can't be. Well, I kicked that dude right in the butt, fell to the floor. Picked him up by his hands, threw him out them doors. I was happy. Yeah, I was happy as could be. Well, I had her all to myself, my best girl. And y'all ready for Lance Dykeman on that harmonica? Let's go, DC. I don't know about you. I think we need to go one more round. Come on, Lance. Yeah, Lance. Well, the bouncer walked on up. He said I had to leave. Took my girl and I got on up, but he grabbed me by my sleeve. Said, "You can't take her. No, you can't take her out of here." I said, "Now listen, son. Well, I fought for this here beer, and she's coming home with a Oh, coast to coast, you don't ever mess with another man's beer." Yeah.
That was great. Let's hear more.
All right. We'd like to do one right now. George Jones's band, the Jones Boys, recorded this for a tribute CD that they're going to be putting it out. It's a little something called Just an Empty Bottle. Goes a little something like this, y'all. Yeah, let's go. Just an old empty bottle, it's staring back at me. Used to be such good old friends till that day back in 6th Street. Met my friend when I was young, I was sitting on my daddy's knee. Because of my dear old friend, I'm sitting here in the penitentiary. Oh, come on, Lance, bring it to me. My daddy tried to warn me about my friend. He said, Ron, every price you're gonna pay, boy. My friend told me to pull out the gun and blow my old man away. We'd done traveled so many, many miles down life's hard road. No matter how deep down inside I look, I can't find my soul, no. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Boy, that guy can blow. Now I sit here cold and all alone, and I'm sitting right here on death row. But I hear those footsteps up coming down the hall. Guess it's time to go. So many years I've lost track of time, and I don't know how long it's been. 1963 was the last year I had a drink of my friend. Yeah, come on, Lance. Yeah.
Man. That's great. That's
It's easy
great.
when you got these guys playing with you.
Yeah, I can see that, man.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I mean, Lance, I got to tell you, brother. I mean, I blow a harp too, but ain't no way I'm getting up on stage with you.
You're always welcome, brother.
You know, I mean, I got a few licks, but man, you fit more notes in one beat than anybody I've ever seen, man.
All right, brother. I got to take that as a compliment.
It is. It totally is. Okay, so what kind of goals are you guys setting for yourselves?
Be perfectly honest, if we could just pay our rent and bills and do what we love doing, I think that would be.
Isn't that the
goal.
truth?
That's the truth.
That is, because to me, it's like success really doesn't mean money.
No.
It really means being happy.
Oh, absolutely.
In my mind,
Yeah.
and so I consider myself lucky that I came from a family that supported what I did. I've been in music since I was 8 years old. It's
Right.
all I've ever known.
Nice.
And not once did my parents ever try to distract me from doing anything else, because they knew that I knew it's what I wanted to do.
Right.
And so they just supported me, took me everywhere there was music,
Well, you got to hope everyone in the band has that same
Absolutely.
goal.
Absolutely.
And the guys that we have now, it's not about getting. I mean, Rich would be great. Don't get me wrong, Rich would be great. But if we could go out there and see people dancing and smiling because of what we're doing,
Yeah.
and then just make enough to where we're not, under the boat. If we could just pay our bills and rent and make people happy along the way, then that's all.
So
That's all it's
true.
about.
Not making excess, man.
I think,
just paying the bills and
pay the
making
bills.
people happy.
Yeah.
This
That's what it's
particular band in the past 2-3 years has been really working hard and playing a lot of shows. We get paid for shows. We do a lot of freebies. We're just everywhere, and we're finally starting to make a little name for ourselves in a big way. And we're just gonna keep doing what we're doing, stay focused, and we just want to work. We want to travel, and of course, pay our bills.
Yep.
But we just want work. We are working musicians. We just want to up the scale a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm glad to hear you say that. It's taken me 10 years to get used to the West Coast,
Oh,
Yeah.
the music scene, because they do things here on the West Coast that wouldn't be happening on the East Coast.
No, it's particularly.
And it's called playing for free.
oh yeah. Pay to play, playing for free.
Man, they don't do that back east.
Especially
we
the
don't
genre.
try to pay to
Yeah, what we're doing right now.
pay to play. That's-
Yeah, it's hard. I mean, San Diego is not your typical outlaw country city at all. I mean,
Yeah.
we could probably be down south in Texas, Tennessee, Louisiana, Nashville, doing what we do,
Making
and
great money.
get good money, and I mean, it'd be great to go down there and get fans, and then but we've gained a lot of true. And I don't even like to call them. I don't even believe in fans. I mean, everyone that likes us are like friends. They're like family to us.
Yeah.
And that's what we call them. We think
That's the way it should be.
they're
Yeah.
new friends. Yeah. And so, and we've met quite a few new ones recently, and within the last year, we've gotten quite a good following of friends. And we are playing Bakersfield now.
Oh, that's cool.
Which is where I grew up, yeah. And the Bakersfield thing is where we want to end up at Buck's Crystal Palace. And,
Yeah.
but
Buck on.
Come on, Bucky.
yeah, we got a couple of shows there this next
That's it.
weekend, and go down there and at least try to get our name out down there a little
Good
bit.
for you.
Or up there, wherever. Yeah.
Good for you. Okay, well, we want to hear some more music.
All right.
So do a couple more for us.
No place. Yeah. Goes a little something like this. Blood red sun beating down on me. Good times and bad times overlaid next to me. I got bones for fingers and I've got scars that make me smile. Well, I flew through all the years, but I had to crawl my last mile. Yeah, I did. I took my life and I like what I see. There ain't no place I'd rather be. There ain't no place I'd rather be. I've had everything I've lost even more. Been shown everything, but mostly the door. Just like all my dreams, my life's fading fast. Still have my memories, but even those don't last. Oh, they don't now. Well, I took my life and I like what I see. Ain't no place I'd rather be. Ain't no place I'd rather be. Yeah. Blood red sun beating down on me. Good times and bad times, oh, laying next to me. I got bones for fingers and I've got scars that make me smile. Well, I flew through all the gears, but I had to crawl my last mile. Always gotta crawl, boy. Well, I took my life and I like what I see. Yeah. Ain't no place I'd rather be. Ain't no place I'd rather be. Oh, ain't no place I'd rather be than right here on DC's Coast to Coast. Yeah. Here we go. There ain't no place I'd rather be. Yeah,
Lance is now my favorite harp player.
I told you he's the best in San Diego.
Get in line, DC. Get
San
in line.
Diego.
That's debatable. There's a lot of good harp players out there.
Well, I'm glad you're humble, though. That's good.
Oh, thank you.
Next.
Let's see. What do you feel like doing?
Ooh.
In case you're just joining us, everybody, you're late, okay? This is the Sickstring Outlaws from right here in San Diego. They are an outlaw country band, and they just kick butt. So, enjoy.
Right. We're going to do I think we'll go ahead and do the title track off our CD that was nominated for the San Diego Music Awards. It's a little something called Johnny Drank Jack, and we did write this about one of our idols, the man in black himself, Mr. Johnny Cash, and it goes a little something like this. Well, in walked this man, he came right off the street, stripes on his shoulders and chains wrapped around his feet. He pulled up a bar stool and he sat next to me and said, "Hey bartender, how about a shot of JD?" Well, he threw back that shot, he looked me in the eye and said, "Shot a man in Reno just to watch him die." Oh, it goes a little something like this. Johnny drank Jack, and I drank Jim Beam. Johnny was the baddest man I'd ever seen. Oh, yeah. Well, I asked the man why he was all dressed in black. He said, son, you wouldn't understand. Said I didn't know jack. So he couldn't count all the bad things he'd done. So he'd probably be dead by the age of 71. But they asked the bartender to bring him the check. That's when I saw the number 13 tattooed on his neck. Oh yeah.
Johnny drank Jack, and I drank Jim Beam.
Yeah, I did.
Johnny was the baddest man I'd ever seen.
Oh yeah. Back in Arkansas, he said that's where he belonged. He had to make things right with this woman he'd once wronged. So he took the pills to drive away the pain, trying to kill them voices that were driving him insane. Says Mama used to say, now listen to me, son, always be a good boy and don't you ever play with guns. Well, that's what she said.
Johnny drank Jack, and I drank Jim Beam. Johnny was the baddest man I'd ever seen.
But just like that, the old man went and disappeared. Just an empty bar stool and one half-drained beer. I don't even think the old man ever told me his name. It's what he said when he left that was still stuck in my brain. He said with gravel in his gut and spit in his eye, he was a man, by God, but he couldn't cry. No way.
Johnny drank Jack, and I drank Jim Beam.
Yeah.
Johnny was the baddest man I'd ever seen.
Oh yeah.
Johnny drank Jack, and I drank Jim Beam.
Yeah, you know who we're talking about.
Johnny was the baddest man I'd ever seen.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Beautiful.
I love that song. I love that song. Oh, Johnny drank Jack. This is the Sickstring Outlaws are here with me in the studio today on DC Coast to Coast. This week's independent artist of the week, and I don't know about you guys, but I'm having a good time.
Oh yeah.
So hope you are too.
Great.
Yeah, thanks so much for
We
having
should have
us.
done this a long time ago.
Yeah.
Do you validate the parking around here?
Yeah. Actually, I'm surprised you guys got parking on a Saturday.
Oh, and actually, there's a lot of parking. It's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
My lawnmower needs a validation.
It does, huh? Your lawnmower. I always like to get artist takes on this. I don't know about you, but I really hate where mainstream radio has gone. And that's why I do this show, because I have met so many great indie artists that never get airplay on radio, and it's a crying shame. And
Well, that plays right into Nashville at one point. I don't know if it's like that now, but at one point, Willie Nelson and Hank Jr. and those guys, they couldn't get a record deal.
Yeah.
So they started their own labels.
Yeah.
And so Nashville started picking up, Taylor Swift and Keith urban. Yeah, don't even get me started. I'll let Drew take this because I'll get a little too heated up.
Yeah, Music Row definitely changed. You know, it's all about songwriters.
Yeah.
You know, the writing factory than the artist himself. You know, so
Yeah.
it's took a turn for the. I don't know. It's kind of disappointing. Very disappointing.
Well, I lived in Nashville in the 80s, and I still have a lot of friends there. My best friend in Nashville is Larry Johnson. He co-wrote Tim McGraw's "Don't Take the Girl,"
Oh, okay.
and so he pitches songs for me.
Right.
And
Awesome.
you know, Nashville's a tough place, man.
It's a tough place, man.
It's a real tough place.
I got to actually sit down with a gentleman named Bud Earl, and
Boy, I know that name somewhere.
yeah, he wrote the big Garth Brooks song. What's his
Thunder
big
Road?
No,
Oh,
no,
The Dance.
no. His biggest song, the Garth Brooks. All my friends
Oh,
in low places.
yeah.
Friends in All Places.
Yeah,
that's
and-
right. That's where.
Yeah, and come to believe it, he sold that song for $40,000, and Garth
Good heavens.
millions of it. But there's great songwriters out there that are out doing it
Yeah.
themselves. But you know, now it's just like, hey, pick somebody that can sing and looks the part, and let's just write 'em a bunch of songs and put them out there.
Yeah.
And you know, it kind of takes away from the real musicians that are doing it. I don't know why the songwriters just don't do it themselves.
Yeah.
You know, so
I mean, Willie, there's a story Willie told. Like, he sold Crazy for like $10.
it was
Yeah,
$1.
I heard that too.
For like $10 or $1 or
It was
something.
$1.
It was $1. Yeah, he was like, he needed money, didn't think it was going to do anything, and so he sold Crazy. But you got people like Hank 3, dude, out there that's you know, they're keeping it. And let me tell you, Hank 3's not your Nashville guy. He's not your radio guy. You're not going to hear a lot of that on mainstream radio. But I just recently went to one of his shows, and let me tell you, he's got his rabid following, big time.
Yeah.
That, I mean, the mosh pits. I actually was up front, and they were lifting a guy in a wheelchair over our heads to put him on the stage. And Hank 3 band grabbed him and helped put him on the stage. I mean, he's got his following. He's doing it right. And he stays, like when he's done, he doesn't even leave the stage. He drops off the stage and he greets everybody that'll go up to say hi. That's what it means the most to him, is his fans. He treats them like you should. And that's what we want to do, you know?
That's as it should be.
That's the way it should be.
Absolutely. Okay, guys, let's hear some more. You're on a roll. I tell you what, do like 3 in a row. This would be good. This is the Sickstring Outlaws, everybody, here on DC Coast to Coast. Today's Independent Artist of the Week. Enjoy.
We're going to do a little something. We also do covers. And we're going to do one of our favorite covers by Charlie Daniels, a little something called Long Haired Country Boy. It goes a little something like this. People say I'm no good, crazy as a loon. I got stoned this morning, I got drunk this afternoon. Kinda like my old blue tick hound, I like to lay around in the shade. I ain't got no money, but I damn well got it made. But I ain't asking nobody for nothing, no, if I can't get it on my own. You don't like the way I'm living, you just leave this long-haired country boy alone. Yeah. Preacher man talking on the TV, putting down the rock and roll. Wants me to send a donation, cause he's worried about my soul. Said Jesus walked on water, I know that it's true. Sometimes I think that a preacher man would like to do a little walking too. But I ain't asking nobody for nothing, no. If I can't get it on my own.
You don't like the way I'm living.
You just leave this long-haired country boy alone. Poor girl wants to marry, a rich girl wants to flirt. The rich man goes to college, the Sickstring Outlaws have to work. Drunkard wants another taste of wine, that politician wants your vote. I don't want much of nothing at all, but I always take that last toke. I ain't asking nobody for nothing new. If I can't get it on my own. You don't like the way I'm living. You just leave this long-haired country boy alone. You don't like the way I'm living. You just leave this long-haired country boy alone. Yeah, Charlie Daniel.
That's the first time I've heard anybody play that song on bass and play the right lick.
Oh yeah, that's a whole part of that song.
I mean, besides me, I played that song.
Drew does his homework.
That's my favorite. It's my favorite song.
Yeah. He doesn't cheat class. He does his homework.
Drew's a bad dude, man.
Yeah, nicely done, Drew.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Traveling man. We're gonna do a little something we like to call it's kind of like hillbilly metal, I guess. Fast. Goes a little something like this. Something we wrote called "Traveling Man." 1, 2, 3. Highways and one more mile. Hear that train whistle fast. Grab my dog and everything I own. How much longer can I last right? While we travel around those twisted turning country roads, no one knew where we'd been. That's right. Gone feel honky-tonks and my share of sin. We were traveling. Yee-haw! Went back home to grab that dog bone. Sure is waiting for me. I grab my dog and everything I own. Yeah, back home where I go. Yeah. While we travel around those twisting turning country roads, no one knew where we'd been. Right. Drunk, seal, honky-tonks, and my share of sin. We were traveling. Come on, DC, let's travel. Back home to grab that dog bone. Sheriff's waiting for me. My best friend has done it again. I'm headed right back to the pen. While we travel around those twisting, turning country roads, no one knew where we'd been. That's right. Gone see the honky-tonks and my share of sin. We were traveling. Yeah, it's travel, boy. That's what we call hillbilly metal, y'all. Let's start right hard. Drew on the bass. Smoke coming off of that stuff.
All I kept thinking of during that song, I was thinking of hee-haw. Hee-haw, hee-haw, hee-haw.
You're not too far off base there.
That's the coolest version of hee-haw I've ever heard.
Oh, yeah.
Well, this next one's another favorite of mine, too. And Ron does a great job of it. I died a long time ago. I think we all died a long time ago, once or twice. I died last week, I'm back.
A lot of times without even knowing it. It's called a hangover.
That's a good
Yeah, it's great. It's a good song. It's one of Drew's favorites.
Another one. I got a lot.
Yeah,
of
you got a lot
favorites.
of favorites. So we'll do a little something called I Died a Long Time Ago. Give it to me, Lance. I remember smoking my best friend's homegrown weed. I remember drinking 100 proof misery. Now I'm older, ain't quite what I used to be. When people ask me, are you afraid to die alone? I say, I died a long time ago. I say, I died a long time ago. Yeah. I've had Willie playing on my car radio. I've heard Waylon while I was doing a line of blow. Seemed like yesterday was a long time ago. Yeah, it does. When people ask me, are you afraid to die alone? Oh, that's what I say coast to coast. And I say, I died a long time ago. And I say, I died a long time ago. Oh, don't you know? Come on, Lance, take us home. That's what I'm talking about. Try to make a living, but the IRS keeps messing me around. And I love ladies and I love that old country harmonica sound. And I like singing a good old Hank Williams tune. When people ask me, are you afraid to die alone? I said it once and I'll say it again. I say, I died a long time ago. Well, I say,
I died a long time ago.
don't you know? Let's go, Lance. This kind of stuff Nashville should be playing. Well, I died a long time ago.
You're on a roll.
I'll say.
Wow.
That's some unplugged stuff right there.
Man.
Hope they ain't out there bootlegging this.
I don't think I've ever played that.
Yeah,
like
just
that.
cut
Buy
us
us
in.
dinner or
more.
something. Yeah. Buy us dinner. Cool one.
Wow. In case you're just joining us, everybody. My God, where have you been?
Yeah, you're missing a lot. That last song, that's actually gonna be on our new CD called Electric Moonshine, and we're gonna start working on that, and that'll be one of the songs on it.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
So, okay.
that's a first right here on the DC
Yeah.
Hathaway Coast to Coast show. That's right.
Yeah, so we need to, when that's ready to come out, we need to premiere it here.
Yes, we do.
So, and by the way, just so you guys know, yeah, I know this is your first time here, but trust me, you guys don't need any more invitations. Okay.
All right.
If you got a Saturday, that I don't have anybody scheduled to come in the studio, you want to come in,
Oh, absolutely.
let's do it. You know.
Oh, yeah, we'd love to come back.
we were talking off camera about how it is. It's like pulling teeth sometimes, getting artists to come in the studio, and I don't understand that.
I don't understand. This is really cool.
Yeah.
And if they're out there listening, you guys should really take DC up on the offer and come in here and showcase what you got, showcase your songs, because we need more people like DC, man, that's doing what he's doing.
Well, thanks.
Helping the indie artists,
Yeah, thank you,
and that's a
DC.
great thing, man. We appreciate that.
I love what I do. I love indie music, because I'm an indie artist myself.
Right.
And I've been in radio my whole life.
Right.
And I couldn't get any of the radio stations I worked at to play my music.
Good.
Nobody would play it.
Wow.
And so I said, you know what? What the hell?
Well,
And that's sad. It doesn't seem shocking.
These
to me.
guys that aren't coming in here are fools because it's an avenue for their music to be.
Absolutely.
And I don't get it. And even getting some artist to get on the playlist of the radio show, it's like pulling
Right.
teeth.
Right.
You see my Facebook postings every day.
Right.
I put them up every day, and
I
nobody
share them every day.
Nobody sends me anything.
Well, it's the ones that sit on the couch and wait for things to come to them, and it's guys like us that go out and get them.
There you go. I would when I was young in the music business, I would have killed for an opportunity like this. It wasn't available back then.
Wasn't available.
So it's
No,
like,
and the young kids don't understand that. The younger kids that are coming up now with the bands and stuff, they don't understand that.
yeah.
It's it wasn't. I mean, people like you are making it easy to get your stuff out there and get heard by people that normally wouldn't hear it.
Right.
And back then you couldn't do that.
Exactly.
It was like good luck, you're playing in a backyard and whoever was there, okay, but no, you weren't about to get your stuff out to where people could hear it. Now, hopefully, I hope some of your listeners that hear this, they'll look us up and maybe they'll come out to a show and see the
Yeah,
live.
and speaking of that, just so you guys know, we have over 2,100 viewers watching around the globe right now.
All right.
Wow.
They
Bring us
are-
out there. We'll fly.
They are watching. They are watching from Argentina, Australia, Italy, France,
Wow.
Israel, United Arab United Kingdom, India, Brazil, and of course the U.S.
All right.
Go on our website. Let us know what you think. And
that
hopefully
website is
And by the way, we love all you guys.
www.thesickstring, S-I-C-K, thesickstringoutlaws.com, or you can go on our Facebook page and let us know what you think, and hopefully we'll see you sometime soon.
Yeah, and buy their music. And thank you ahead of time for supporting indie music.
Absolutely.
Okay, let's hear more.
Let's do Lance's favorite. One more round. Let's do your favorite. This is Lance Dykman. You got to understand, he has his own band. That's how he had a blues band, the Lance Dykman band. That's how good he is, and we knew that coming in. And you know, and to find someone that's as good as he is, to be as humble as he is amazing. So we're gonna do one. We're gonna do.
That is so true.
It is true.
It's hard. It's hard to find humble musicians. Period.
Yeah, and in this band, that's what we are. We're humble. We're kind of amazed when people walk up to us after a show wanting to shake our hands or something.
Yeah.
We're kind of like, wow, okay.
And you know what? Don't change.
No.
Don't ever change that.
So we're gonna do Lance's favorite song right now, a little something called One More Round.
There you go.
1, 2. Well, I'm made from living just by selling my soul. I keep on drinking, just trying to fill this empty hole. That's right. Let me tell y'all something. Every time I seem to put the bottle down, life walks up and buys me one more round. Ain't that the truth, DC? Well, I've caused a lot of heartache, families turned cold. Yeah, they have. Yeah, I used to be happy, at least that's what I've been told. Every time I seem to put the bottle down, life walks up and buys me one more round. We're gonna land Les Dykman by y'all one more round on that harmonica. Come on, Lance, let's shake him home. Things just don't quite seem the same as they did when I was young. And old Jim Beam used to be my friend, but now my best friend's a loaded gun. Every time I seem to put the bottle down, life walks up and buys me one more round. Oh yeah. Every time I seem to put that bottle down, life walks up and buys me one more round. Yeah, it does.
I see why it's his favorite song.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, contrary to popular belief, we do have a ballad.
I think there's a little bit of truth in that about me.
Yeah. I've had that stage. Yeah.
You guys got any concerts coming up in the immediate future?
Yeah, we're well, like I said, we're going to be in Bakersfield this next weekend coming up. I think we're doing 2 to 3 shows over the weekend there, and then we'll be at the Parkway Bar on Halloween night. It's the last show that the Parkway Bar is doing, and we'll be opening for the Farmers SD.
Oh, cool.
It's going to be a killer show, standing room only. So make sure you get there early. We go on, I think, at about 7:30. The Farmers will kick it off at about 9 o'clock. And so, like I said, it'll be standing room only. You might want to get out there around 6 o'clock, get a spot there, but we're going to put on a show that night.
That should be fun. I can't believe the Parkway is closing.
I couldn't either. Yeah, I hate that because they were ones that gave bands, a venue to actually, like, the indie artists come in. They were doing a lot of open mics, and I just did an open mic with them on Thursday, and it was great. I hate to see it.
Yeah, Katie and Doug were really cool about that.
Yeah. Thank you, Parkway. I know they tune in sometimes.
Yeah, thank you, Parkway.
Because I've heard from them. So thank you, Parkway, for all that you did. I'm sad to see you guys go.
Yeah, me too.
So, well, what about, sometimes musicians don't want to answer this question, but that's okay. If you don't, that's cool too. But, I just know that behind every musician is a lady. Okay? I mean, because it takes somebody special. I'm serious, to be with a musician.
That it does.
So you guys can talk about that a little bit if you want to share.
It's a tough, hard road.
It is a tough one. I've got a great lady.
I know you do.
Kiki Reed. If you're watching, hi, sweetheart.
Hey,
love you,
honey. Yeah.
No, she knew coming into this that music and wanting to go on the road with my musical brothers here. That was not that she's not my number one priority, but on the music side, that was my number one priority.
Right.
My life side, she's my number one priority, and she understands that. She's good with it, and I really lucked out. Lucked out.
It takes somebody really special.
Yeah.
And I just gotta say, I have a 120-pound Rottweiler named Roxy, who is just my
She's
bitch.
great.
And she's gonna be a watchdog for me. So.
Yeah, she's going on the road with
She
us.
don't say much, but don't
Always,
piss her off either.
always greets them with a smile. Can't beat that, man.
She's the best, so that's my girl.
That's funny.
Now me, man, I'm happily married for 18 years.
Good for you.
She put up with my ass, so
Yeah.
you can't go wrong there. At a low point in my life, she picked me up, and it's been let's say God bless her for putting up with me. And
We're not easy.
no, No.
Being with us musicians ain't easy.
Yeah.
No.
So,
Yep.
gosh, I think I shared this with you, Ron, at some point. I don't know if Lance Drew knows about this, but I have a voice disorder. That's why I speak the way that I do. Okay, it's called dystonia, and it means involuntary muscle spasms.
Oh.
Everything's going like this, and that's why my voice cuts in and out, and there's no cure. And there's lots of different forms of dystonia. Parkinson's disease, like Michael J. Fox, is one of them. And so, I can't sing anymore. My singing career is like over. And but I was really concerned when I started this radio show, because I was really scared about what people would think of me sounding the way that I sound. But I missed being on radio. I missed being in the music scene, and I had to get back to it somehow. And so I just chose to go into this with faith. And 3 years, almost, it'll be 3 years in February. So
Great.
I'm trying to keep it going. But the reason why I'm bringing all this up is, maybe at some point, I'm always doing benefits for dystonia and fundraisers. And I definitely want to get you guys involved with something
Oh, yeah.
that I do in the future. So
I thought you were just trying to do a cool Steven Seagal thing. No, that's killer. Hey, count us in, man.
God
Anything we
bless
can
you,
do to help
DC,
you.
man.
Yeah, God
That's
bless
cool.
you.
Yeah.
Anything we can do to help you.
And you know what? You sound great.
Sound great.
I don't have any choice.
Yeah.
Because I can't control this.
Right.
It is what it is. So you either love me or you hate me.
Well,
There you go.
Don't tune in if you
We
don't
love
like
ya.
Take some big cojones, and you followed through.
Hate
and
me, love him.
Right.
You know what, man? That's your passion, and you're doing it. You can't
Right.
knock you for that.
Nope.
Yeah, so I appreciate that. So we got to make that happen down the road. Let's hear more. You guys, we still got about a half an hour, so we're good.
Okay, let's do, can we do my favorite song, Drew? You know what that is, right? What is it? Okay, this is funny because
If I ate those
Darius
peanuts,
Rucker
they'd end up in my heart.
did a song, does Wagon Wheel, and when I heard the Old Crow Medicine Show do it, and I saw the video, I fell in love with this song, and I love playing it live because for some reason, all the ladies want to get out there and dance to this song, and I think we do a great version of it. And so it's my favorite song, and since we played Drew's favorite song and Lance's favorite song, now we're going to do my favorite song, and this is a cover of Wagon Wheel.
Go.
Come on, Lance, let's go. Well, I was headed down south to the land of the pine, bumming my way in North Carolina, looking on the road, praying to God I see headlights. Well, I made it down coast in 17 hours, picking bouquet and dogwood flowers. Hoping from Raleigh, I could see my baby tonight. Yeah, come on now, here we go. Rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way I feel. Hey, mama, rock me. Oh, yeah, you know how to do it. Rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, mama, rock me. Come on, Lance, you know how to rock it. Let's go, boy. sounds so good. Keep going. Well, I was right from cold up in New England, born to be a fiddler in an old-time string band. Baby plays a guitar, I pick a harmonica now. Oh, North Country winters keep getting me down. Lost my money playing poker, so I had to leave town. But I ain't looking back, living that old life no more. No, no, no. Rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way I feel. Hey, mama, rock me. Oh, you know how to rock me, mama. Rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, hey, mama, rock me. Whoa. Here we go, Lance. What I'm talking about, Drew. Give me that bass. Yeah, baby. Well, I was walking out of South, out of Roanoke, caught a truck out of Philly, had a nice long tow. Asia headed west, Cumberland Gap, Johnson City, Tennessee. Well, I gotta get a move on, babe, for the sun. I hear my baby calling my name. I know that she's the only one. If I die in Raleigh, please, I will die free. Let's go now. Rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way I feel. Rock me, try to rock coast to coast. Rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, hey, mama. I know all the ladies are out there dancing. Let's go, y'all. Like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, hey, mama, rock me. Rock me, mama, like the wind in the rain. Rock me, mama, like that southbound train. Hey, hey, mama, rock me. Let's bring it home, Lance. Let's go, boy. What I'm talking about, brother Drew. Here we go. Bring it down slow.
Oh, man.
Pretty cool version.
Yeah, we're working them today.
Yeah, that's great.
Yep. Lance is on double duty.
Man. Now, I gotta ask Lance. You gotta, because of the way you blow those things.
Yeah.
You know, how often do you have to replace yours? Do you blow reeds a lot?
I do. I go through some harmonicas, more than I'd like, and they're not cheap.
They're not cheap, huh? No, they're not.
I've got the most expensive hobby in the band, you know, for real. You know, what started out to be a $20 instrument is now closer to $40.
Yeah,
And,
no.
you know, one might last me a week, one might last me 6 months, but you never know. And
Never
when
know.
I blow a reed, some guys repair them. I've had guys repair them for me, but they're never the same.
No.
If you
I would
replace a
think
broken reed, it's another reed will eventually fail.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
or that one will blow again. So you know, you just gotta bite the bullet, have fun with what you do, and know you gotta suck it up and pay some money for some horse.
That's right. Hey, I want to share something here. Sparky, she's one of the steady viewers here on DC Coast to Coast. She's watching from the Boston area.
That's where I'm from.
Nice. Celtics.
And yeah, that's where I'm originally from too.
Yeah, that's
The Boston area.
Drew's Boston.
And her real name is Beth, and she's a nurse. And she was so instrumental in caring for my mom in her last couple of weeks.
I'll be done.
And I love Beth to death, but she wanted me to tell you guys how much she's enjoying it so much, and she goes, I love the harmonica.
Oh,
Right.
thank you, Beth. I love you.
Yeah, and
Thank you, Beth.
I grew up in Point of Pines, Revere Beach.
Revere Beach.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
That's sweet. Very nice. of
I was a
her.
big Larry Bird fan, if that means anything.
Yeah. Oh, people in Boston love Larry Bird.
Oh, I'm a Larry Bird fan through
Yeah,
and through.
me too. So,
I just know he's a
Thank you,
big
Beth.
son of a bitch.
Beth, see, she said she just typed in Carrie Circle.
Oh yeah. Yep, that's Point of Pines, and there used to be a General Edwards Inn right there. That's where I used to buy cigarettes when I was like 12.
12?
12, yeah,
Oh,
65 cents.
That's outlaw.
Yeah, I was on Riverside on Tobin Avenue.
Tobin Avenue. Yeah, I know where that is.
Yep,
I
loved it.
I can't even remember the name of the street because I used to live in Revere too. I couldn't tell you what the street is.
Smoking cigarettes at 12. You know you know he qualifies
That's
for
about
this.
as outlaw as it gets, yeah.
Okay.
Cigarettes are cheap, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll have to write a song about that, smoking 12 packs a day at the age of 12.
Come on, man. I started when I was 15, man. You hit me by 3 years.
Okay.
I gotta quit them at 20, though.
I'm going to get deep here just for a second, only because, you know, I'm always curious where musicians, songwriters, you know, what makes them tick and what things they're passionate about. If you could change the world in any way, how would you do it? Or how do you think you could help to do it?
That's pretty deep.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, it almost leans political. I can't go there.
yeah, it's hard. I mean, the biggest change would be just loving your fellow person. I mean, just, you know, I mean, treat people the way you want to be treated. And I mean, it's that simple. I mean,
It's very simple.
It's that simple. Treat someone, and my dad always instilled this in me. Treat someone the way you would want to be treated.
Yeah.
And it's that simple.
It really is that simple.
It is that
which
simple.
Which leads me up to, you know, the campaign we got going on here on DC Coast to Coast for global cooperation for world peace. Okay, we got now through the holidays and into the first of the year, we're inviting artists and viewers of DC Coast to Coast to email us videos of their thoughts and wishes for world peace. It can be anything up to like 3 minutes long, just something heartfelt, and just be sure and mention DC Coast to Coast in your message and email them to us. If it's a big file, you can email them through Dropbox, okay, which is through zip files. And the reason why we decided to do it through the holidays is because when we did the Global Cooperation for World Peace show on October the 4th, it was a huge success. And the artists that did send videos in sent in some powerful stuff. And so I told the main people at Global Cooperation, which is in the Netherlands, okay, they were the ones that started this whole movement. And I told them, I said, I'm going to keep this going through the holidays. And so I want all of you to just take a second to record some video, get some good lighting in front of you, and just spill your guts about, your thoughts and wishes for world peace and get them into us.
I think that's a great idea.
So
I vote
great
for
idea.
world peace. That'd be a wonderful thing.
Yeah.
And
Ron touched upon it. It's very simple. It's just
simple.
loving each other.
Yep,
And
very
accepting
simple.
each other. You don't have to agree with everybody.
No.
But, we have to accept each other even through our differences.
Through our differences. And that's
But in
what
order
it's
to
all
make
about.
it work, everybody's got to be involved.
Yeah.
And that's where you're.
Exactly. We can disagree without killing each other.
Oh, absolutely. It's getting out of hand.
I don't get it.
It's getting out of hand. I don't get it.
So, I would like you guys to put something together for that, and
We will.
and
Absolutely.
send that. So
Absolutely, DC.
that'd be good. Okay, in case you're just tuning in, everybody, this is the Sickstring Outlaws, and we still got a few more minutes with them. We'll have them do, maybe 3 or 4 more songs before we send them on their way, and here they are to do some more live stuff for you on DC Coast to Coast.
All right, we're going to do a little something. This is actually a true story. Some of our songs, they have true parts in them, but this is actually a really true story. Back when I just had first started trying to write some songs, I'd go down to OB to Newport Pizza, one of my favorite pizza joints in Ocean Beach. And me and my brother-in-law would go there and we'd play songs, try some out, and there was this homeless guy in a wheelchair that would roll up. He had a harmonica with him, not quite as good as Lance, but but he'd roll up and we talked Newport Pizza into letting him come into Newport Pizza and sit at our table, and he would just kind of play harmonica along with us, and he wasn't great or good, but it was the love he had for it made up for all of that. And then me and my brother-in-law, then we got real jobs and we couldn't go down there for a while. And then we recorded our first, I think it was a 4-song, 5-song demo, and we were excited to go give it to John. That was his name. Called himself Reverend John. And when we got down there, we learned he'd passed away. And so we never forgot him, and I wrote a song about him called Reverend John. It goes a little something like this. Well, I just live my life, don't give a dang what people think about who or what I am. They all look at me and just shake their head. They'll feel much better about themselves when I'm dead. Well, just in case you wonder who I am, my name is Reverend John. Well, I ain't asked for much, I just need a hand. People walk on by, they don't understand. Well, I used to be like them when life was awfully good. I think I've lived my life best way that I could. Yeah. Well, just in case you wonder who I am, my name is Reverend John. It's Going out for you, John. Come on, Lance. Let's do them good. John's loving that. Well, I liked playing songs with my 3 best friends. They used to hug me and shake my dirty hands. And I remember saying, I know it ain't been long, but I hope you remember me when the day comes I'm gone. Yeah, we do. Well, just in case you wonder who I am, my name is Reverend John. Well, just in case you wonder who I am, my name is Reverend John. Reverend John. Reverend John. Reverend John.
I love that song.
Yeah,
I love that song.
a lot of feeling into that one.
Yeah. Good stuff.
Yeah, he was a really, really nice guy.
Good stuff.
Let's try little dive bars, maybe? Or are we gonna keep going on something else?
He's gonna, let's see.
How about Sam?
Well, I'm gonna spin it.
It on that, so
Okay.
Been out on that.
let's try
By the way, Drew,
Yeah.
Sparky wanted me to tell you that the General Edwards and the church are now gone.
Yep. Actually, my friend Chucky Braid bought the church.
Oh, really?
Yep. And he lived right behind the General I was in.
Oh,
And,
wow.
Yep. The new General I was in's gone. But yeah, it was a great time to grow up and have a lobster roll at Kelly's Roast Beef for me, please.
Oh, yeah, man.
I miss it bad.
Yeah, that was a great place. And Beth says, you know, and this is for all you guys, she just wanted you guys to know how much she really loves the band.
Great.
Oh, thank you.
Beth.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
And Dr. Zolo, he was a big doctor in the.
Oh, she probably knows who he is.
That was my grandfather. He pretty much gave birth to everybody.
Really?
Maybe he gave birth
Yeah,
to
she
Beth,
says
you know?
she says she knows who he is.
Yeah, and my dad, Eugene
Oh, wow.
Zolos. Yep,
Did we do that?
Wow.
the Zolos. So
Let's do that.
nice to meet you, Beth.
Hey,
What's the song?
Working Man.
Working Man.
All right.
Yeah, let's do another cover. We don't do a lot of covers, but we have fun with them. We try to do them our kind of spin on them, and we actually do a Black Flag cover, if you can believe that. And we do it our way. But right now, we'd like to do a little Merle Haggard song we really like. We try to pay, you know, during our songs, we try to pay tribute to the ones that paved the way, like Waylon and Merle and Buck and all them, Ronnie
The
Van Zant.
pioneers. Yep.
And so we'll do some covers by some of the legends of outlaw, and this is one of them. Ready? Let's do it. It's a big job just getting by, 9 kids and a wife. Well, I've been a working man dang near all my life, and I'll be working long my 2 hands will fit use. Well, I drink my beer in the evening and cry a little bit of them working man blues. Well, I keep my nose to the grindstone, work hard every day. Might get a little tired on the weekend, long as I grow my pay, I go back working. Come Monday morning, I'm right back with my crew. I drink my beer in the evening and cry a little bit of them working. I said, hey, hey, working man like me ain't ever been on welfare. It's one place I won't be, and I'll be working long my two-hand up at you. Drink my beer in the evening and cry a little bit of them working man blues. All right, DC, it's time to clock in, so let's go to work. Oh, let's keep it going, son. Oh, feels good. Let's go. That was Outlaw. Sometimes I think about leaving, a little bumming around, like throw my bills out the window, get straight to another town. I go back working. Well, I got my kids a brand new pair of shoes. Drink my beer in the evening and cry a little bit of them working man blues. Now, let's go, Lance, work. I'm gonna have you work a little overtime, Lance. Let's go. Said, hey, hey, working man like me ain't ever been on welfare. It's one place I won't be, and I'll be working long my two-hand up at you. I drink my beer in the evening and cry a little bit of them working man. Yeah, drink my beer in the evening and cry a little bit of them working man. Well, that's for all the working men out there on the Coast to Coast show.
Yeah, one of my favorites.
Oh, I love that song.
I love Haggard, period. My favorite Merle Haggard song was It's All in the Movies.
It's all in the movies.
You never heard that one?
No.
Oh, it's almost a jazz song.
Well, I'm gonna have to check that out.
Check it out. And Beth brought it up in the chat room because Beth and I have known each other for decades, and she used to follow me in some of my old bands.
Right.
Oh, nice.
And I did a lot of Merle Haggard too. And that was one of the songs that I always used to sing, and she liked that song. It's all in the movies.
It's
It's a beautiful ballad. It's got a sax on it and everything.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh.
Yeah, I think my favorite Haggard song at the moment is I Think I'll Just Stay Here and Drink.
Yeah.
Love that tune.
Classic. Yeah. Okay, everybody, we are winding things down here. We got time for a couple of more songs live.
Couple more? Okay.
Yeah. And this is the Sickstring Outlaws right here live on DC Coast to Coast.
All right. We're going to do another cover. We'll do two more songs, I guess, and we're going to do a cover, and then we'll end it with an original. This is another legend of outlaw country we like to do cover. A little something.
One of my favorites.
Well, I don't even think you have to introduce this song. Let's just go with it. It goes a little something like this. 2, 3, 4. Take this job and shove it. I ain't working here no more. A woman done left and took all the reasons that I've been working for. We better not try to stand in my way because I'm walking out the door. We'll take this job and shove it. I ain't working here no more. Well, I've been working in this factory for 9 on 15 years. And all that time I've watched my woman drowning in a pool of tears. Well, I've seen a lot of good folk die and had a lot of bills to pay. I give that shirt right off of my back if I had the guts to say, well, we'll take this job and shove it on. I ain't working here no more. A woman done left and smoked all the reasons that I've been working for. Well, better not try to stand in my way because I'm walking out the door. We'll take this job and shove it. I ain't working here no more. Come on, Drew, give me that bass, boy. My boss is a regular dog. He's a night foreman, but he's a fool. He got himself a brand new flat top haircut. He really thinks that's cool, not? Well, one of these days I'm gonna blow my top, and these suckers, well, they're gonna pay. And I can't wait to see their face when I get the nerve to say, we'll take this job and shove it. Oh, I ain't working here no more. A woman done left, took all the reasons that I've been working for. We better not try to stand in my way because I'm walking out the door. I said, take that job and shove it. I ain't working here no more. You hear me, son? I said, take that job and shove it. I ain't working here no more. No. Take it, shove it.
Johnny Paycheck.
Johnny Pay, and a side note on that David Allan Coe wrote that song.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. There's another one. Sold a great song. I don't know how much.
Yeah.
But yeah. All right. I think we got time for one more.
One more live.
One more live.
And then we're gonna have you guys sign off, and I'm gonna spin one of yours.
Okay. Yeah.
And then I'm gonna play something long after that, so I can just kind of chat with you guys before you guys head out. So.
Well, we want to thank all your listeners and all your viewers that tuned in. Thank you so much for sitting with us, Sickstring Outlaws.
Thanks, Beth.
We appreciate
everybody else.
Thank you, Beth.
We appreciate DC Hathaway and his Coast to Coast show.
Yeah, for sure.
Telling you guys right now, you bands out there, you might want to get a hold of this guy and come on in, man, and do your thing, because we need more people like him. There's not many people like him doing it.
Thank you, I appreciate it. DC at DCCoastToCoast.com. Email me.
Outlaw man. Outlaw man. All right, we're going to end it with a little something we wrote called Outlaw Man. It goes a little something like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, yeah. Let's go, Lance. Well, I'm standing in the middle of the street with trembling hands. Well, I'm sweating like a dog, waiting for the clock to strike. Well, that's the life of an outlaw man. Yeah. Oh, strolling. Well, screams of that dying man's family still ringing in my ears. In the face of that fatherless boy almost brought me to tears. That's life of an outlaw man, yeah. It's an outlaw man. I'll swing it down now. Well, life of an outlaw man. Well, I walk the street every night now. Eyes in the back of my head. Well, I've almost died every day now for 49 years. Tell you all, I still ain't dead. No. I still ain't dead. Oh, let's go coast to coast. In the middle of the street with lifeless hands. Well, I'm bleeding like a dog, waiting for death to creep in. That's the life of an outlaw man, right? It's an outlaw man. Life of an outlaw man.
All right.
Yeah.
Woo, there
you
you have it, everybody. That is the Sickstring Outlaws here on DC Coast to Coast. Today's independent artist of the week. Guys, I want to thank you ever so much.
Thank you.
Welcome. Thank you
for stopping by. And we're going to spin one more song by them. But once again, check them out at www.thesickstringoutlaws.com. Okay, and check out their music, purchase their music, and find out where they're playing.
Facebook, we're on Facebook.
Yeah, check them out. You can find their link on the DC Coast to Coast website too. So, okay.
Coast to Coast.
Yeah, thank you guys
Thank
ever
you.
so much.
you.
And here they are with Dive Bars on the USA FM.
Well, I met my friend when I turned 10, and now we're 50 and we're hanging out again. Getting all the dives that we used to run. Times change and it's not much fun. The bar scene ain't what it used to be. Listen to this song and you tell me. Well, we need a bar where when you walk in, you can tell the difference between women and men. Girls with short hair and guys with long, that just seems so damn wrong. Went up to this girl and I pinched her butt, but when he turned around, I said, what? Went to the bar, looked into the store. Only thing we got is really for the floor. Dive bars ain't what they used to be, and me and my friend has plain to see. Well, while doing shooters, those are bar names. Bar name Tims don't sound the same. Bikers ride scooters, women shooting darts, and everyone frowns when you let out a fart. Bar people ain't what they used to be. They all dress nice and have all their teeth. Well, we walked into this one place. I wish you all could have seen our face. All these guys wearing leather chaps, and even some guys on other guys' laps. A guy walked up and said, what's your name? And me and my friend, they've been the same. Went to the bar, looked into the store. One thing out, three, four. Dive bars ain't what they used to be. Me and my friend, that's plain to see. Well, there ain't a pool table to be had. I sing karaoke and sing real bad. Lines and limbs sticking out of the beer. And me and my friend, that seemed pretty clear. Must admit, we feel out of place. What the hell happened to the dive bar race? Well, we walked into this one last place, and what we saw put a smile on her face. People eating hot wings, drinking their beer, and we walk around without any fear. Little Hottie walked up and said, what'll it be? Hooters is a place for my friend and me. Went to the bar, looked into the store. Only thing we got is really and more. Dime bars ain't what they used to be.